Assalamu alaikum. This is Nusrat Jahan, teacher of Milestone Preparatory KG School, Class 2, Sector 7. Welcome you all. Today is our mathematics class through online. My dear students, how are you? I hope all of you are doing well by the blessings of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. So students, let's move our today's class. Can you tell me what was our previous topic? Yes, it was fraction. Students, in the last class, you wrote definition of fraction, half and 1/4. So students, could you tell me what is fraction? Yes, a small part of a whole thing is called fraction. Now, can you tell me what is a half? Yes, when we divide an object into two equal parts, we call each of these parts a half. Very good, my dear students. Now, can you tell me what is 1/4? Yes, when we divide an object into four equal parts, look how many parts? Four equal parts. We call each of these parts 1/4 or a quarter. Okay, my dear students, I hope all of you have learned the lesson properly. Today we are going to do some activities on fraction from book pages number 76 and 77. Before that, I want to discuss again fraction shortly. Students, look at this whole circle. Yes, a whole indicates 1. When this circle is divided into two equal parts, yes, look, two equal parts, each part of a whole circle is called half. Yes, each part of a whole circle is called half. Look at another circle. Yes, look, this is another whole circle that indicates 1. When we divide this whole circle into four equal parts, yes, each part of a whole circle is called 1/4. Yes, each part of a whole circle is called 1/4. So, numbers such as half and 1/4 are called fractions. Because half, look, half is a small part of this circle and 1/4 is a smaller part of this circle. Okay, my dear students. Now, can you tell me what is fractions? Yes, a small part of a whole thing is called a fraction. A small part of a whole thing is called a fraction. Students, so what is half? Yes, when an object is equally divided into two parts, each part is called a half. Let's see an example. Look at this circle. Yes, this is a whole circle. When it is divided into two equal parts, look, it is divided into two equal parts. One of these parts is called half. Yes, one of these parts is called half. So, my dear students, do remember one thing. When we join these two halves again, yes, when we join these two halves again, these two halves make a whole. Yes, these two halves make a whole. So how many halves make a whole? Yes, 2 halves make a whole. What is 1/4 or a quarter? When an object is equally divided into 4 parts, each part is called 1/4 or a quarter. Let's say an example. Yes, when we divide this circle into 4 equal parts, look, into 4 equal parts, yes, each of these parts is called 1/4 or a quarter. Yes, each of these parts is called 1/4 or a quarter. Students, look, if we put these 4 quarters together, these 4 quarters make a whole. So how many quarters make a whole? Yes, 4 quarters make a whole. Students, look, there are 2 quarters. If we join these 2 quarters, yes, these 2 quarters make a half. So how many quarters make a half? Yes, 2 quarters make a half. Students, look at this fraction. Yes, this is one of the 2 parts. Here, the upper number is called numerator. Yes, and the down number is called denominator. Yes, we know the upper number of a fraction is called numerator and the down number of a fraction is called denominator, and this line is known as fraction bar.
Okay, my dear students, now I will play a video on fraction and I hope you will like this video.
I can teach you how to make a mask that will have your friends wanting one too.
Cool! Let me go and get some paper.
Now, we are going to try and make a mask that looks like a dog's face from this paper. Are you ready?
Yes, let's start. Ooh, I can't wait to finish this mask and wear it.
The first step is to fold the paper in half. Your paper should look like this.
But that is not half. That is a triangle. I wish I had someone to help me. Oh, wait a minute. Time to use my gizmo.
Hi, who are you? And what's the matter?
Hello, I'm JC. I folded this paper into half like this. But you folded it so that yours looks like a triangle. I'm confused.
Don't worry, JC. I'm here to help. Let me show you something. See, if I fold this paper so that the corners touch each other, it means it is divided into 2 equal parts. That is, it is folded into half.
But that's not folded straight.
It doesn't matter whether you fold it horizontally or vertically or even diagonally, as long as the 2 parts are equal. So remember this. When one whole shape is divided into 2 equal parts, the 2 equal pieces of the whole are called halves.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yes, so shall we begin making a mask then?
So I have folded this paper into half. Now what?
Now we fold this paper into a quarter. Do you know what a quarter is?
No!
Just like 1/2 is 1 part out of 2 equal parts, a quarter is 1 part of 4 equal parts. See, right now, our square piece of paper has been folded into half. If we fold it again, like this, we divide it into 4 equal parts. This folded bit represents 1 part out of 4 equal parts, or a quarter.
Cool.
Very good. Now, let's open the paper up so it is a half again.
Done. Now what, Akashi?
Now, we make the ears. Fold the outer corners inwards, like this.
There you go.
Great job, JC. Now we have to fold the lower part up to from the nose.
Yay! It's beginning to look like a dog now.
Yes, and now the finishing touches. Add the eyes and nose with your crayons. And your mask is ready.
Cool. Thank you for teaching me, Akashi. I've learnt all about halves and quarters for squares now. And I've made a great mask.
Not just for squares, JC. It's the same for other shapes too, JC. Look at these different shapes. Each one can be divided into halves and quarters. In the same way,
I like the circle. It looks like a cake cut into pieces.
yes, it does. Now imagine that you took 3 out of the 4 pieces of this cake. What portion of the cake would you have then?
I don't know, Akashi.
That's where fractions come in. You've just learned about fractions, JC. It's just that you didn't know that they were called fractions. Halves and quarters are examples of fractions. See, a fraction is nothing but a part of a whole.
Thank you, my dear students, for watching this video attentively. Now, let's move our today's work. Yes, already I have told you, today we will do some activities from book pages number 76 and 77. Here, we will color half part and 1/4 part of some shapes. Before that, I want to show you how to color half part and 1/4 part of some shapes. Let's see.
Students, look at these pictures. These are the pictures of some shapes. And look, all the shapes are divided into 2 equal parts. Today we will color half part of each shape. Do we color both parts of each shape? No, we have to color 1/2 part of each shape. Let's see how can we color half part of each shape. Look, my dear students, you have to color half part of each shape like this way. Students, look at these shapes and look, all the shapes are divided into 4 equal parts. Here we will color 1/4 or a quarter part of each shape. Do we color 4 parts? No, we will color 1/4 or a quarter part of each shape. Let's see how can we color 1/4 or a quarter part of each shape. Yes, my dear students, look, you will color one of the 4 parts or a quarter part of each shape in this way. Okay, my dear students, now take out your elementary mathematics book and open page number 76 and 77. Okay, my dear students, today we will do these 2 activities from page number 76 and another 2 activities from page number 77. Let's see at first page number 76. Okay students, at first we will do this activity. Color the half part in each of the following shapes. Look here, all the shapes are equally divided into two parts by using a dotted line. So my dear students, at first you will match this line with pencil and color one half part of each shape. Already I have shown you how to color one half part of each shape. So my dear students, do it by yourself. Now read this question and find out the answer. What will it be by putting two pieces of halves together? Yes, I know you can give me the answer. Yes, if we put two halves together, yes, these two halves make a whole or one. So what will be the answer? Yes, it is 1. Putting two halves together makes one or a whole. So you will write here 1. Students, go through page number 77. Now we will do this activity. Color the 1/4 part in each of the following shapes. Look here, all the shapes are divided into 4 equal parts. So at first we will match these dotted lines and color 1/4 part or a quarter part of each shape. So my dear students, let's do it. Already you know how to color one of the 4 parts of each shape. So now look at this activity. What will it be by putting 4 pieces of 1/4 together? Yes, if we join 4 quarters together, yes, these 4 quarters make a whole or 1. So putting 4 1/4 together makes 1. So my dear students, here the answer will be 1. Students, now write here today's CW number and put today's date. So my dear students, I am giving you some time to finish your work. Okay my dear students, let's match with your book. I think everybody has done it properly. Okay students, now open your CW copy and write top of the page today's classwork number and today's date. After that, write today's topic's name, and this is fractions, and write your book's name. This is elementary mathematics book. Now write pages number 76 and 77, and at last you will write book work has been done. So today we have done some activities from book pages number 76 and 77. Okay students, now I would like to ask you some questions from this topic. I hope everybody can give the answer. Students, now can you tell me what will be the answer in the blanks? Yes, 2 quarters make a dash. Look at these 2 quarters. If we join 2 quarters, yes, 2 quarters make a, look what? Yes, 2 quarters make a half. So what will be in the blanks? Yes, it will be half. So 2 quarters make a half. Okay students, read the next sentence. Putting 2 halves together makes what? What will be in the blanks? Let's see. If we put 2 halves together, yes, these 2 halves make a whole. Look, these 2 halves make a whole. So what will be the answer? Yes, it is a whole or 1. So putting two halves together makes a whole or 1. Look, dash quarters make a whole. So can you tell me how many quarters make a whole? Well, let's see. Look, if we join 4 quarters together, yes, these 4 quarters make a whole. So how many quarters make a whole? Yes, 4 quarters make a whole. So what will be in the blanks? Yes, it is 4. So 4 quarters make a whole. Okay, my dear students, look, 1/4 is dash than half. So 1/4 is smaller than half or greater than half. Let's see. Look at this whole circle. If we divide this whole circle into 2 equal parts, yes, each part is called half. Again, if we divided this whole circle into 4 equal parts, each part is called 1/4. So look, this is half and this is 1/4. So now can you tell me which one is smaller and which one is greater? Yes, half is greater than 1/4. So we can tell 1/4 is smaller than half. So what will be in the blanks? Yes, it is smaller. So 1/4 is smaller than half. And we know also 2 1/4s make a half. So 1/4 is smaller than half. Okay, my dear students, now open your diary and write today's homework. Yes, today you don't have any written homework. Today you will practice fractions at home again.
Okay, my dear students, I hope you have understood today's lesson. So, no more today. See you again another class. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Thank you. Bye bye.